Right, it's AGT outside the Kop. I'm standing outside the Kop once again with a result that I definitely didn't want. A 1-1 draw at home to Sunderland is not good enough, but on paper they are the team that are 6th, we're the team that are 9th. So on paper it's a good result, but from watching that with my own eyes in front of a team that obviously just tried to defend and obviously park the bus, and you know what, they did it very well. We just couldn't break it down. So they actually did it very well. Smash that like button, get your comments in. How did you think that match went for Liverpool? I mean, it was a game full of nothing, to be honest with you. From minute 1 to minute 90, we never really pressed, we never really harried them, we never really forced them into mistakes, we never really created a hatful of chances. And when you look at the chances that Liverpool made today, there was a McAllister header in the first half, the goal in the second half, which looks like it was an own goal and not actually Florian Wirtz's. But outside of that, what did Liverpool create? And that's the big issue, that's the big headache, and that's a big cause for concern, if I'm honest. If you're not creating chances at home to Sunderland, listen, don't worry where Sunderland are on the table right now, just think of the team. Sunderland at home at Anfield on a Wednesday night, European night, you know, the lights are on, the grass is gleaming, and we can't find a way to unlock that low block. And that was what I was talking about in the match preview for this game. Find a way to unlock the low block, and Liverpool just could not find a way tonight, and that was from minute 1 to 90. And do you know what, before I dive into how maybe lacklustre and uncreative Liverpool were, I have to shout out Sunderland, because their manager Regis Lebris has come in from the Championship and really established some kind of identity and way of playing in Sunderland. And if I'm honest, we didn't deserve more than a draw. Probably just about deserved the draw, but we didn't deserve more than a draw. It would have been a disaster for Sunderland tonight if Liverpool went on to win that game, and that's when you know things are bad. So listen, it's another game where we don't win at home. I mean, yes, we didn't lose the game, but come on, we need more than that. 82 minutes, we get the equaliser with a Flo Wirtz deflected strike. And you're thinking, right, there's a good 10 minutes here, including added time. Let's go on and push for the winner. And maybe apart from the Flo Wirtz creativity at the end, apart from, I'm trying to think of something we did in the last 15-10 minutes to actually deserve to go and win, but I can't. I'm struggling, and therein lies your problem. Liverpool did not create enough to go on and win that game deservedly. And when you look at the chances Liverpool did create, they were half chances, they were maybe 1.5, which equally doesn't amount to much really when you look at the statistics of the game. Sunderland's goal was a fantastic strike from the edge of the box, but again, apart from that, did they actually force us into mistakes? Yes, they hit the bar in the first half. It was right behind that one. Alisson tips it onto the bar. But they didn't create much, and neither did we, so guess what? It's plain and simple. Football's a very simple game. When both teams don't do that, it's probably going to be a draw. And that's what it was tonight for Liverpool. The thing that I didn't really like, and again, I'm third row in the Kop, so I had a really good view. I could almost hear what the strikers were saying to each other. In that second half, Isak wanted the ball in early. He wanted the crosses flown into the box, otherwise he doesn't get the service. And if Alexander Isak is you know, gesticulating with his arms to say, get that ball in a little bit earlier, he's got no service. What you have to remember with Alexander Isak, and I'm not just singling him out, because again, Mo Salah didn't create anything for 45 minutes, Cody Gakpo didn't create anything. Through the middle in the first half, you know, Alexander Isak didn't really create anything, but he needs the service. At Newcastle, it would go out wide, Trippier gets on the ball, gives it to Murphy, and they're looking up for an early cross. They're looking up for a drag back onto the penalty spot for Alexander Isak to tap it in, and we weren't doing that tonight. That's the key error for Liverpool, is we were not creating or serving chances for Alexander Isak. And how is he ever going to score? How is Alexander Isak ever going to score when we're not creating any chances for him? Very frustrating, that one. I mean, again, credit to Sunderland for getting a draw in that game. Their goal was fantastic and they defended resolutely. But we have to kick ourselves for that tonight. Liverpool have to blame themselves for not winning that game. But did we even do enough to win the game? No. So what can I say? The draw is a fair result. But the lack of creativity is a worrying sign for Liverpool. Yes, we throw on Ekitike. Yes, we throw on Mo Salah. Yes, we throw on Federico Chiesa, who cleared one off the line, by the way. We could have lost that game if it wasn't Federico Chiesa. He's cleared one off the line. We could have lost that, Reds. That's how slim these margins are for Liverpool. But at the same time, it really worries me the amount, or the lack of amount, that Liverpool are creating up front. They go through the whole team. Alisson, I mean, the first goal fizzes past him. The defence didn't really play the ball quick enough, especially out to the wide positions, to get it up the line. When Szoboszlai's your right winger instead of Mo Salah, there's not going to be an option to play up the line. From the right back position and from the left back position, I mean, Cody Gakpo, that's his poorest game I've seen in a while. He gets dragged off at half time. But there was just a lack of urgency, pressing and energy for Liverpool, which is a big worrying sign at home to Sunderland. So listen, where do we go from here? It's Leeds away. Have they just beat Chelsea? This is a live reaction on the Kop TV. Let me actually see what the other scores were tonight. Let's have a look, because I've got a bad feeling. Oh, wait, 70 minutes. Surely that's over. Surely. What was the Chelsea score?
It's 2-0 to Leeds.
It's 2-1 on my phone. What was the Chelsea score? Looks like Chelsea might have lost tonight to Leeds, but guess what? We go to Leeds in the next game, and that's now going to be very difficult. So listen, am I happy with that performance? No. Is it worthy of getting the manager sacked, that performance alone? Also no. Am I worried that we haven't created enough? Yes. There's a lot of things to worry about tonight, but in the next game against Leeds, I'm worried for the manager if he doesn't win that game. I really do. But the amount of chances created Liverpool, the amount of chances that Liverpool created tonight didn't deserve to win. The amount of chances Sunderland created didn't deserve to win. So a draw is the fair result. But I'm not happy with that. It was lethargic. There was just no excuses for a Wednesday night under the lights like that. There was just no excuses not to go and win that game. I'm very disappointed Liverpool haven't found a way to unlock the low block, which I said in the preview. So listen, very disappointed. Should have won, but we didn't deserve to. Smash the like button, get your comments in, let me know what you think.